I'm Mark with Disney History 101, here with Jeff Heimbuch, author of ROLLY, CRUMP. It's kind of a cute story.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
What was it like working with ROLLY, CRUMP?
Unbelievable. It was a dream come true. He was an artist I grew up admiring my entire life since I was a child, and without even knowing who he was, actually. And it wasn't until I was, probably like 10 or 11 I realized that there's people behind the Disneyland attractions that made that stuff. And then I started learning about them. He was one of the first I learned about. And he's behind many of my favorite attractions. The Enchanted Tiki Room, a lot of stuff, Haunted Mansion. I love that stuff. So to be able to, one, even just talk to begin with and meet him, but actually be able to work with him and tell his story has been a dream come true, because he's an off-kilter guy, and I'm an off-kilter guy. So it was like a match made in heaven. It was unbelievable.
What was one of your favorite portions of the book to work on?
I've always been fascinated by the Museum of the Weird, ever since it appeared in the, whatever, I forget the name of the show, Disneyland or whatever the show was called in the 60s. And ever since I saw him talking about it and working on the figurines, I was fascinated with it. So to hear directly from him, not just that small portion they talk about in the show, but this is what it was going to be from start to finish, was
What was the strangest oddity that ROLLY came up with for the Museum of the Weird?
In my opinion, I really I like the Melting Candle Man. I think, for whatever reason, since I've been a kid, that's always been a really iconic image in my eyes, and I'm not sure why. But I still love it. It's I'm even looking at it on the wall over there too. I love the Melting Candle Man. If they had done that and pulled it off, it would have been amazing.
The background on that's quite interesting, right? The Melting Candle Man?
What do you mean? How it came about? I think the background for all of the Museum of the Weird stuff is kind of interesting. The fact that he was working on the Haunted Mansion for so long, and he just decided, this is boring, I'm not into this anymore, I want to do something fun on my own. To me, that just shows what kind of a guy he is, what kind of an artist he is, that he was allowed to branch off and create all these weird things. And obviously they didn't come to fruition, almost did, but to me, it's just interesting that he has all this running around in his mind all the time, and it's just a fascinating process he goes through.
We're here next to one of the World's Fair posters from 1964, 1965, and Jeff actually has an interesting anecdote about this poster.
This poster's actually been hanging up in ROLLY and Marie's living room for as long as I've known them. And anytime I go to visit them, I always it can't be real. This is not an original poster. I always go to touch it, no, never mind, I shouldn't touch it. It's real. But it's in perfect condition still. It's gorgeous, and I'm glad it's part of the show. Even though it's not artwork that he did, it's just, an important time period of his life, and I'm glad it's here for people to enjoy it.
Now, we're here to promo ROLLY CRUMP's book. It's kind of a cute story. Where can we find the book?
It's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Sometimes it's in bookstores, I guess it depends, but Amazon's probably your best bet for it.
Okay. And if you do get a chance, you can also pick up a copy of ROLLY CRUMP's DVD, The Whimsical Imagineer, a short film by Ken Kevo. I said that right?
Yeah, you did, yeah. And it's a great little film, too. It's almost like a half hour or so, and it's a great little insight into some of his career. A lot of great video footage in there, too.
Like a condensed version of a portion of the book?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm Mark, this is Jeff with Disney History 101 Book Report. Take care.
Thanks for having me.